This month, it is my birth month, and I'm celebrating another year. I'm crossing to another age. In my 20s, there are lessons I've learned, and I wish to share them with us so that you may learn from what I've learned. Either there is something that you can take for yourself. Now, my number one lesson that I've learned in my 20s, I've learned that nurture and nature, they matter a lot in someone's life. Nature itself, you cannot control it. As long as you have been born, you have to grow. And that one, it is in God's hands. You cannot change it. You cannot add anything. You cannot remove anything. As long as you're born, age has to move. If you are born day one, as days pass, you have to grow old. You have to change in stature. You have to change in appearance. That is nature. And by nature, I've come to understand that the people you grow with, the environment, the friends you have, and everyone around you matters so much in your growth, in making your personality, in grooming your character. Being who you are matters a lot, considering who you have grown with and the environment you have grown in. That is my first lesson. I've learned that even what I am, it is because of the people I have grown with, the environment, and everyone that has been around me has contributed a lot in my character and in my nature and the growth that has happened in my life as an individual. That is my number one. My number two lesson that I've learned to be me. As Asia, I've learned to be myself, not living anyone's life. Because when you try to live someone's life, you struggle so much. You find you have to adjust everywhere and you be who you are not. And this is so hard and this is so stressing because you're not who you are. You're living in someone's life. You're portraying a picture which is not yours. I've learned to be me. Even if I meet someone and looks to be so influential, I have to first give it a second thought before I take myself. I cannot just take everything I learn, I see. No, I have to first think about it. If it is good, I take it, but I apply it in my life. I cannot just change drastically and say I have to live the way someone is living. No, I've learned to realize that I have to live my life. I have to be me. If I see something from someone, if someone is doing something great, I learn. I learn from it and I take it to myself, but I cannot adjust to be someone else. I just learn and apply it in my life, not changing and I start behaving, either start doing things in another way because I have to live like so and so. No, I just learn and apply it in my life. The second lesson I have learned in these years, in these 20s, I've learned uh, that everything has time. Everything has time and there is season for everything. I was young when I was born, but now I'm a big woman. I was single, now I'm married. In with time, things go with time. When time goes by, you you have to change and you cannot stop. Things happen with time and seasons. You cannot say, I want to do things at the same time. No. When time comes, as even the Bible says, when time is right, I, the Lord, will make it pass. When time reaches, you find you are doing things that you have not been doing because of time and seasons. I was a single person. I used to do things of the single one. Now I'm married. I do things of the married. Like time has to tell what you have to do and what you have not to do. My number four lesson that I have learned in my 20s, I've learned to let go of fake friends. My dear friends, I've come along getting friends, and I feel like maybe this is my true friend. But people, I don't know whether it is happening that side, but people, friends can disappoint. You find you have someone you trust and you think this is your very friend, but at a certain point you find they are faking the friendship. Now I've come to realize that I have to let some people live my life and I continue moving because when you hold on to those fake friends, I've come to understand that they destroy you the more, either they continue hurting you the more. It is very okay if someone is not, you realize someone is not a true friend to you, please let them go. And God will bring other people in your life. Otherwise, when you hold on to them, like, no, this has been my friend for all these years and we have been together, and you want to keep them, sometimes you find they are destroying even the little you have, even the little good character that is in you. Either you keep in disappointments because someone who has disappointed you today, you're not sure of what is going to happen tomorrow. Me, what I do, I forgive them and continue living. I just let them live my life. I pray it cool and give them room to move. I cannot just come and tell someone leave, but I have a way I deal with those people, and I exclude you in my life because I don't want to get. I'm a person who loves peace. I just live. I want peace. When something is giving me stress, please, I just let it go. As long as it disturbs my peace, I let it go. I have learned that fake friends have to live my life. As long as I know you're a fake friend, you're not true to me, I just let you go. Because my love, truth. If you're not telling me the truth, if you're hiding something and I come to realize and you have been my friend, I just let you go. I have no room for that because I know by the time you start hiding, I can't know what you're going to do next. And I have a life to live and I have a purpose to accomplish. And I think in me, if I have a friend, you're a friend that is supposed to be adding value unto me, not destroying even the little that I have. Now, another lesson I've learned in my 20s, I've learned that success comes to the determined people. It can't just come. Because I've come along doing things and they have contributed a lot to me because I'm a person who has grown with a mission and a goal. For example, I decided to go to school, though it was not in our area where I grew from, and even the family members, most of them didn't go as far as I went. But in me, even at my young age, I told my parents that me, even if you don't give school fees, ma will study. I was so young, but my trust was in God. I knew He could provide because I saw Him provide for they that didn't have parents. And I knew even if my parents would fail in any way, I knew God would provide. I just had it in mind and I told God, please help my parents to pay my school fees or else provide a way. But me, I need to study because I've made a decision that I have to study and break this chain. If others fail, Ma won't fail. I'm not among the people that are going to fail. And truly, I've come see it pass. I graduated, and it was a surprise to everyone. They that saw it, they that know that journey, it wasn't easy. But I made it a point. I was like, no, me, I have to accomplish what I've done. What I've begun, I have to accomplish it. I have to make it a point until the last day. And truly, I have achieved it. I've come to realize as long as you get to determined to achieve certain goal, it is very true that you will achieve it. But if you're not focused, you will lose it because many people gave up along the course. But I I decided not to give up, no matter how hard it was, and I've come to see it pass. That is my fifth point, my lesson that I have learned in my 20s, and I hope to see much more lessons in my new age that I'm entering. I know God has a lot in store for me. My number six lesson that I've learned in these 20s, I've learned that you can't grow alone. You can't grow alone. You need some people around you. You need some people to mold you. You need some people to guide you. You need some people to polish you, at least to give you direction, because you cannot assume to know everything. I've come to realize the little I know, people have contributed a lot. Even, personality is also important. What is your personality? But again, the people around you, they can impact you in the right way, either in the wrong way, because where you are, you know what you see. Meaning, if you're in a wrong environment, you'll be a person who knows wrong things. But if you have right people, if you have motivating people, if you have focused people, you find you are learning good and you're growing so well. I've come to realize I need some other people that will help me grow. I need someone who's so positive that will make me a better person. Because me, I love bettering me. I can't I don't like to see people that despise me, either that look at and do those wrong things only in me. I just need these people that will tell me, Asia, this is wrong and this is right. You can take this direction, either this direction you're going to meet a lot of challenges, because we have people that have experience of what we are doing, either what we aspire to do and to be, and they know what challenges, either what benefits that are there before we reach there. Now, when you have these people, they help you grow well, because I've come to understand that I don't need only people at my level. I need people who are ahead of me, they that have seen something that I have not seen yet, that I can look up to and I learn from them. I've come to realize I need some people to grow with. I can't grow alone. I need some other people that will help me to grow. I think it is everyone. You can't grow alone. You cannot be an individual who's living a selfish life. You're alone and you don't socialize, you don't have people you ask, you don't have someone that you're learning from, and you think you're going to grow. You may think you are growing, but when you're just taking a wrong direction, either you're walking in darkness. But when you have these positive people, these motivating people, these encouraging people, these that correct you, they help you grow. Another thing I've learned in my 20s, I've learned that I have to better me every day, because I cannot say I have reached, but still I'm not where I was, and I have somewhere I'm going to. Now every day when I wake up, I ask myself, what can I do to better me? The one I was yesterday is not the very person I want to be tomorrow, either today. I have to have a difference in my living. As long as I have woken up in the morning, I ask myself one question: what can I do? What should I add on so that I can better myself? I can be a different individual. I can be a good person than the one I was yesterday. Because I don't want to be a person who's the same today, tomorrow. After 5 years, I'm the very person. Like, you don't see a change in my life, because I've come to understand that good things are ahead of us, and it is taken by they that have determined to achieve it and have focused their lives to move from one level to another. Though we know everything, we have to trust God and believe God for change, for transformation, for growth. But again, as an individual, I've come to realize that I have a part to play, and I better me. I become a better individual. I become a better Asia. I become a better wife. I become a better woman. Become a better minister. Become a better teacher. Become a better person. Like, you see me today, when you meet me after 1 year, you will not understand that I was the one who you saw the other year. I've come to understand that when you keep changing, when you keep adding value to yourself, it makes you grow from one level to another than keeping yourself in one circle. If I have one friend today, at least after 1 year, I need to have another person that will join my circle so that I can learn from them also. Because the many important people around you, the many ideas you get, and the many things that you will learn in life. But when you confine yourself in one circle, you're like, I'm not ready to learn, I'm not ready to change, I'm not ready to better myself. You'll be the very person they are like, oh, the other lady, the other lady. They have only one identity they give you. But let people see a different person when they knew as a certain person. Let after 5 years, either after 1 year, they see a different person and they testify of the goodness of God. In my 20s, I've learned that it is very better to live alone than having fake friends. People have made others suffer. Like, you fall into trap, you fall into calamity, you fall into trouble because of the friends that are around you. I've come to realize it is very better to have a single life, live alone, like have, because you can relate with everyone, but the friendship, you can love everyone, but having a friendship, it is another level. I can choose to love everyone, but making you my closest friend, it takes a step, it takes a level. I don't, I'm a person who's so reserved that I talk a lot, but I give room to they that have confirmed that they are truly my friends, because me, I fear getting disappointed. That is my worry. Like if I open up so much to the fake person, he might make me hurt. Like at some point someone may cause trouble, and it is also good to have good friends than having fake ones. If at all someone is fake, let that person go, please. You you're confining someone in your circle who's going to cause you a lot of trouble, who's making you fail business, you're going to fail your career, you're going to fail marriage, you're going to fail your focus. There are these people that live a negative life, and then really I don't have room for you if you have a negative life, because there are these people that have come along meeting, like for them everything is impossible. I don't have room for them. I just greet you, talk, but I have your portion, because I need someone who will build me, not someone who will even kill the little that is in me. Because inside me there is a seed that needs to grow, and I need someone who can water it and to grows from being a seed into a fruit. And if you're a negative person, please, I don't have room for you, please. This is what I've learned. I better be alone than having a fake friend. Another thing I've learned that everyone has to discover the purpose. I discovered my purpose very recently. I've lived for many years, but again, I've come to understand that everyone has a purpose. Yes, we can go to school, achieve papers, you pursue a certain course, but there is this one thing that you do with passion, that you do with the whole of your heart. You do it with passion, you love it, you do it at ease, you love it so much. I've come to realize I have to discover my purpose and work towards bettering it, because when you do things that are not in your, that you don't love mostly, you find you're struggling so hard, and it is always hard to perform. But I've come to understand that when I discovered my purpose, I found joy in it, and I love it. When I'm doing it, I feel that joy, and if it helps someone there, it is my pleasure. I just feel that peace in my heart because it is my purpose. And it is so common that it is very hard for people to discover their purpose, but it takes the grace of God, it takes understanding, it takes time. You sit down and ask yourself, what is this thing that you have passion for, that you love most, that you do at ease, that you wish you could do every other day? Like if I told someone woke you up in the morning and told you do this, you feel okay. You do it with passion. You don't struggle doing it. Now I've discovered mine, and I'm working on it. Really, I feel like I want to reach up there, perfect my purpose, achieve my goal, and see people enjoy and see people love what I'm doing and see people get benefits in what I'm doing, because I love it and I wish everyone could enjoy it, because that is my purpose. And out there, I wish everyone could discover their purpose, because it helps you live a good life. It helps you fulfill the purpose why you were created, because everyone was created with a purpose. God created man and woman, and everyone that was created on this earth was given a purpose. There is a reason why you were created, not only to wake up one in the morning and eat, drink, sleep, and do this and the other. It wasn't only that. You are not only created to come on earth, grow, and become a big lady, big woman, and eat and sleep. No, 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 no. You were created with a purpose to accomplish. And please, I would love and I would wish that everyone discovers their purpose and we work towards bettering it. Now I've discovered mine, and I every day I pray to God. I'm like, God help me. I perfect my purpose and do it with ease. Number nine that I've learned in my 20s, I've come to understand that not everything that you see that guilt us is good. No. There are many things out there that guilt us, but they are not good. There are these things you see and you're like, oh wow, God, this is so good. And truly it is very good in your looking, the way you see it, the way it appears, but in actual sense it is not good. I've come to understand that uh, the things I see, until I go deeper of them and confirm how good they are, I cannot confirm that they are good. Do you know why? In my last years, I think around when I was around 19, 20, early 20s, there are these people I used to look at and I'm like, oh God, how I wish I was born in the other family, how I wish I become like so and so, how I wish I have this and the other. But when I could make a step forward and come to dig deeper of what I used to admire, I could again come back and tell God, please forgive my sins. Please, there are things that look good by seeing them, but truly they are not good. I've come to understand that I have to learn every day, but I have not to admire everything. There are things I have to see and tell God, thank you for doing this, but I should not say, praise God, I wish I was the one in this thing. No, because when someone tells you how they are suffering, how they are struggling, how they are seeing this and the other, you come to realize it is not the way you think. Because there are these people you see, because there are these people that have lived their life. For us, we are in the morning. For them, they are already in the evening of their years. Either there are these things we admire to have in life, like you have your dream, you're working towards achieving it, but along the course, you meet someone who's already seated in your dream. I don't know whether you have also experienced that. We shall share in the comment section. Tell me what is that you have been admiring, and at the end of it all you found it wasn't true. But me as an individual, my experience, I've come meeting people and I've been admiring them. I could tell God, I wish I was so and so, I wish I would be the other one, I wish I would be the one driving the other car. But when you come closer to them, you find truly they are crying more than the way you are. But that one doesn't stop me from admiring, either loving to achieve another thing, either another level. But I always love it if you told God, please, could you give me my portion? Could you raise me in my own nature, my own way, not like any other person, but help me move from one level to another in my own kind? Then that one is better than saying, God, put me in, I wish I would become so and so. No, if God gives you the very way someone reached at that level, you can start regretting and you can even start confessing your sins. You're like, God, no, 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 I was joking. But my would love when I meet someone, when I see something, when I see certain business, a certain thing that I admire, I come tell God, please, I wish you also give me that grace to also move from one level to another, to also achieve this and the other, but not saying, God, put me in someone's shoes. Never. I've I've come to understand that they don't work that way. The way you see them, it is not the same way they are. I tell God, let me take my path until I reach there. I take my path until I reach there because I have a ladder I'm climbing and I expect to reach up there with time. And now, when I'm doing things, I tell God, no, I know you're with me and we shall reach there. Please join my journey and we work together to better us here, to better me. I have to become a better person and I'm working towards achieving that goal because I always tell my people that the Asia I see today is not the Asia you're going to see after some years. You meet me other years to come when I'm a different person. That is my belief. because I know I'm a child of God and God has a plan for me, and which is a good one. Another lesson that I've learned, I've come to understand that I have to let God lead. Because some time back, I used to carry all the luggage. Uh, if I have something I'm working on, if I have something I'm struggling to achieve, I used to struggle so much. Like, I put in my understanding in things so much, struggle so much, and at the end of it all, I find I cannot still do it. I can't accomplish it without God. Now, in these years, I've come to understand that if I have something I need, I tell God, please, Lord, I wish to achieve this. And I start working on it as I tell God every day, please come, let us move together this journey. And I've seen God move, I've seen God help me, I've seen God help me achieve my goals, I've seen God solve my problems, fight my battles, I've seen God, truly, He has led me. Because they that saw me in like 5 years back, when they meet me, truly, they cannot say that I'm still the very person. I've truly changed so much, and I'm now a better person, but I'm working towards becoming the best person of me. Another thing I've learned, I've come to realize that I shouldn't give room to any negative person. Uh, when I was growing, I'm sorry to share this, we had a certain group of fellow youths that we were together. These people, whenever you would bring a decision, whenever you would bring a suggestion for them, every time you would tell them, they would tell you it is very impossible. I've come meeting such people in life that believe that everything is impossible. But I've come to understand that why should I give them room in my life? Because I'm a person who believes that I have to move forward every day. I have to make a step ahead. Now, if you're a person who thinks that things are impossible, then I cannot give you room, because I'm on a journey that I'm walking every day. And if you believe that they don't work, you have no room for you, because I'm a moving person. I have a destiny, I have a goal to work towards. And if you think it is impossible, then you're not part of me. Because even the Bible says, if two are not going the same direction, they cannot move together. If you're not going the same destination with me, I don't need you in my life. I've come to understand that I have not to create room for people that are so negative, because they are going to make me slide back. They are going to decline my motive. They are going to make me a lazy person. They are going to destroy even the good thing that is in me. Now, that is what I've learned in my 20s. I've come to understand that I need people that are so positive. Not saying that even the wrong thing I have to do it. No, I need someone who can correct me, who can advise me, but not someone who will always say it is impossible. Today, tomorrow, the other day, you're saying it is impossible. And when truly in me, I know it is very possible. And with God, I know we can make it. Then, before you keep telling me it is impossible, truly, I have no room for those people, because I believe in a changing life. I believe in a life that moves, that transforms every other day. And if you're a person who is static, you cannot change, you're planted, you're just there, like you cannot move. I cannot have room for you, because I believe in bettering me. Another thing I've learned, I've come to understand in these 20s, in these years, before I cross over to another age, I've come to understand that even time wasted can never be gained. I thought it was just a proverb that we used to study in schools, and you just study it, and you're like, when they ask me a passage to write it, I'll just consider it, I will just use it in my passage. No, I've come to understand that whenever you lose a time, you cannot gain it back, because every minute that passes by, you cannot bring it back to you. It is like when you're watching a TV and there's like a beautiful program, you're like, I wish to repeat it. No. As long as it has bypassed you, it has bypassed you. It is the same way like time. As long as time has gone, you have lost it. Because I've come realizing that there are things I would have done earlier, and now I'm seeing them not done. There is one speaker who was speaking, there was a certain speech I was watching, and someone said, whenever you waste time, you're wasting money. And whenever you think you will do it tomorrow, tomorrow never comes. Like every day you say tomorrow, every day you say tomorrow, you're wasting your time. And another speaker said, when if you think you will do things tomorrow, wait the day of your regret bill, like the day when your regret bill comes. That day when they bring the regret bill to you, it's when you realize that you have wasted time and you have wasted resources, you have wasted you actually. But now I've come to understand that even this in my these last 20s, I think I've waken up. I'm now in the morning. That is what I can say. Because there are these people I've seen around 20 years, 22, 23. They have achieved their degrees, they have finished schooling, they have gotten businesses, they have started some, they have got jobs. But for me, it wasn't the same case. Uh, I came to understand that even the time you waste, you cannot gain it, because there are people who have already moved a step ahead of you, and for you still sleeping, thinking, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it the other day, when you're just remaining behind. But me, I've come to understand that I have to use every time, utilize every minute that comes to me, because I don't want to regret. I want, by the time I'm still strong, I utilize this time. When I get weak, at least I will have done something with my strength of the youth stage, so that I don't regret in future. Because as time goes by, the body gets weak. There are things you cannot do at 70s, but I can do them in my 20s, my 30s. Now, that is what I want everyone to understand, that whenever you waste time, you're wasting wealth, you're wasting your money, you're wasting yourself, and you're adding on your regrets. Time will reach and you start regretting. And that is what I've learned, that I have to utilize every time. I have to be soaking in whatever I'm doing, and I utilize every moment productively. Number 13, I've come to understand that growth happens gradually. Growth does not happen there and then, no. It happens with time, it happens every day. Like every day you add something new, every day you add something that is so great, and you find you're growing slowly, slowly. Like even if you begin a business, you don't expect it to grow from day one. No, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes prayer, it takes motivation, it takes determination to find someone is growing. Now, I've come to understand in my 20s that growth happens gradually. It doesn't come like rain at the same time. Like it comes there and then you're like, I've already reached there in the morning, you're up there. No, it happens with time. You begin today, give it some time, it grows every day. My number 14, I've come to understand that everyone needs a true friend. I cannot tell you how important it is to have a beautiful friend in your life. That one that has a pure heart, that wishes you good, that prays for you every day, that enjoys your victory, someone who will be true to you, someone who will collect you in love, someone who will be on your side, someone who hold your back in times of storm, in times of uh, good health, like someone who will be there all the time. I've come to understand that everyone needs such a person, because life has ups and downs. Sometimes you find you need someone to talk to when you have trouble. Sometimes you find you have someone to enjoy with, you have something you want to laugh at, and you need someone to share with, and you have that smile. Now, in my last 20s, I've come to understand that I need a friend, and I needed one that will be on my side to collect me, to advise me, to guide me, to be on for me every day, that will not give up, that someone who keep my secrets, someone who laugh with me, someone who cry with me, and I've seen it work for me. Truly, I love it. Most of it, my husband has done that great work. He's my best friend. He tells me openly this is wrong. He tells me this is right. He tells me wish you would have done this, and with that pure heart, he does not do it with a selfish motive, but he does it with love. He corrects me in love, guides me in love, uh, gives me advice where I'm wrong. Like, he's that very friend I think everyone needs, so that we can grow, because I've seen him help me better myself. Even when I feel I cannot do it, he wakes up one morning and tells me, Hannah, I know you can do it. I know you're a strong woman. I know you can do it. Actually, you can do even beyond what others are doing. And I've come finding it so important in my life that I find reason why I should make a step ahead, because he has been on my side. He guides me, he encourages me, he corrects me, and he tries every other day to make sure that I become a better person. And I've come to understand that every individual needs such a person who will be true to you, that you will not cover your bad things. He will tell you and correct yourself. If you do wrong, he will tell you and you put yourself in order. If you're doing something that is going to end into trouble, he tells you before time. And you see someone that he has no selfish motive, that he's telling you maybe he wants you to fail, he wants you to leave that thing because it's going to benefit you alone. No, this is a person that corrects me, knowing that even if I become a better person, it is for both of us. If I meet a problem, it is going to affect both of us. And I've come to understand that every person needs such an individual in life, such a personality, such a friend that will be there for you every day and guides you, and has helped me as an individual. I've moved a step. I know I've not remained the same since I met this gentleman. He has helped me better me. I really appreciate for that. I'm grateful to meet him, and I pray everyone to have such a friend. It might not be even your spouse, but your girlfriend, your boyfriend. I mean the friend, not these things of dating and what, but a friend who's a true friend that can be there for you. Another thing I've learned, I've come to understand that if others can, I can also do it. uh, there are people that think it is impossible. But if at all there's something I want to do and I've seen someone do it, either I've ever heard it, like it happened, and even I sit down and I'm like, I can do these steps and achieve it. Truly, I've come to understand that if others can, I can also do it. There's nothing hard. My friend is the one who tells me that I believe that nothing cannot be done. Like, if as long as you have timed yourself to do something, you can really do it. And I used to sit back and realize and think about that statement, but I came to understand that if others can, I can also do it. And I've seen it help me so much in life, that I have achieved some things, either I've made some things, I made some steps that I could have not done if I didn't change my attitude, because the attitude matters so much. Even when God is answering our prayers, He considers what do you have in your mind, what is your attitude towards something that you're working to achieve. The mindset matters so much, and I've come to understand that if others can, I can also do it. And if others are failing, I've believed that me, I cannot fail, because I'm a different person and I can do better. If others have failed, I can learn from their mistakes and make sure that I better me. I don't become a failure as well. Another thing I've learned that I have to identify me as a unique person. I'm not everyone. I am me. I've learned in my 20s that I am me. I am Asia Twichirize and I'm not any other person. I'm so unique. I'm I'm a different woman. I'm a different lady. I'm a child of God in my own way. I cannot combine myself with anyone. Like, I'm me. I'm Asia. This is me, and I cannot be any other person, and no one can be me. That is what I've learned, that if I've decided to do something, I do it in my kind. If I have to learn something, I learn and do it in my kind. Like, I want to be that unique person. I don't want to have Asia who has like 1,000 people in me. No, I want to be the real me. Like, if I'm becoming a better person, I am me. Not that, because if you live someone's life, as I have told you, you find you're struggling so much, you're changing so much, you're adjusting so much to live in another life which is not yours, and you find you're losing your identity. But now I've come to understand that I have to identify myself, keep my identity as Asia, appreciate God for creating me the way I am, and live a unique life. Like, if someone met me, we understand this is a unique wife, who understand this is a unique woman, this is a unique teacher, this is a unique individual, this is a unique human being in my own setting. Because no one can be me, even if we were born twins, we are different. Like, I'm a unique person. That is what I can say. I've come to understand that I've learned that I have to be me and become a unique person in life. Lesson I've learned, I've come to understand that I have to strive until I achieve what I want to achieve. Because it is very easy to begin, but again, maintaining is another issue. Now, may I've understand that I've learned that I have to work every other day until I achieve what I have to achieve. Because I may begin today and fail tomorrow. But every day I wake up and I remind myself that I have a journey to walk, I have a purpose to pursue, I have a dream to work towards until I achieve it. I've learned that I have to move every day until I achieve what I have to achieve. I cannot rest. I am on that move. Like, every day I have to make a step because I have where I'm going. I have a certain journey I'm pursuing, and I work towards it every day. And in me, I believe I won't remain the same, because I cannot live in a comfort zone right now because I'm not yet there. I'm not where I used to be, but I'm not even where I am supposed to be. I have moved a certain journey, but I'm not yet at the final point. Now, me, I believe that I cannot remain the same. The way you see me today, I want to assure you that it won't be the same way that you will see me tomorrow. I'll be a better person, I'll be a different person, I'll be a good woman, I'll be a good wife, I'll be a good mother, I'll be a good leader, I'll be a good person to live with. Like, every day, I believe that I have to become a better person, I have to become a new person, I have to change my life. The way I was yesterday isn't the same way I should be tomorrow. After 5 years, I shouldn't be at the same point. I should have achieved something. Like, I have to better myself every other day. As someone said, if better is possible, good is not enough. And if best is possible, then better is not enough. That is my slogan. Like, I wake up every day, I'm like, if better is possible, then good is not enough. Asia, please do something new. And if best is possible, Asia, please, better is not enough. Every day, add something. I love you. Thank you for watching. Please comment, share. Let me hear what you have learned, either what you have taken home, either what is relevant to your life, and we learn together. Thank you for watching. I remain Asia Twichirize, and I love you all as we work towards achieving our goals, as we work towards bettering ourselves. May the Lord bless you. Please, if you have not subscribed, remember to subscribe and share. This is my birth month. I'm remaining with just 10 days to my birthday, and I'm crossing to my last 20s, and I'm just remaining with 10 days to my birthday. And I wish to share these lessons that I've learned in my 20s so that you can also learn from them. Either you can also correct yourself, you can have something to learn, you can have something to adjust, and you can have something that will help you live a better life. I love you. Thank you for watching.